I forgot to press. Hello everyone! How's everybody doing? Hello babies! How are you all doing today? Are you guys excited for today's episode? Girl, it's going to be BIRB time. I'm very happy because I think we're onto something good. We're onto something good today with Tsubasa's storyline. Last week's episode, Mashiro had a very sweet episode talking about Mashiro. Girl, have you guys seen the Cure Prism cosplay? Just saying. Can we check it out, Magical, here on the stream today? Can we do it? Girl, you are not ready. I still think I have already seen it. I don't even know if I'm ready. Hello, babies. Hello, Ranger. Hello, Pixie. Hello, Rainbow. Eternal 16, of course. Hello, Silver Sweet. Hello, Inu. Hello, Aquatic. Hello, Callie. Hello, Trinity. Hello, Ash. Hello, Ray. Hello, Dewey. Hello, Train Spotter Anas. Hello, Diamond Girl Ava. Is it like Ava Max? Or something like that? Hello, Elfino. Happy Pride Weekend! Hello, Marianne! Hello, Science Project! It's Cure Blossom time. Girl, today it's going to be like... It's going to be a parade because it's going to be BIRB at BIRB time. It's going to be Cure Blossom time, and I know Cure Blossom is going to be is a very popular cure. So I feel like it's going to be a party. It's going to be a party. That's the last week of June. Unfortunately, that means my vacation is coming to an end. No. But, and also, June is such a nice... I mean, July is also like a chill month since I work at a school. And July here in Brazil is the students' vacation. Right? All good things come to an end, except PreCure. So I wonder if all the pink cures are gotten through, if we're going to get cures of other colors. Yeah, I wonder what is going to happen. Maybe we might have a full team. Maybe we might have a full team. I don't know. Anyways, let's start today's stream by checking out a cosplay. Wait, let me see, because I know there were some pics on Twitter. Is there something different on Insta, Magical? No, right? Oops. And also, Oliver's profile also had some... I mean, I don't know if they were like more jokey pictures, but still, they were so good. Where is it here? There's another picture here too. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Oh, there's a video. Can we watch the video? Can we watch the video? Why didn't they make a new eye catch the moment Aga had joined the team? Girl, let me tell you one thing, Conrado. Do not let Hirogaru Sky spoil you. Because them updating the eye catch when Wink joined was a big exception. You know, it's not always that PreCure does it. It's not always. Like, sometimes, like, remember Tropical Rouge? When we got La Mer, I think they took like 12, 13 episodes to update the opening with La Mer. July 16 is Mashiro's birthday. Nice. Are we gonna say, I'm going to be in Sao Paulo this day. I'm going to be in Anime Friends. It was Oliver's first cosplay. I was so proud. Aw, that's so cute. No new episode of Demon Slayer. This season of Demon Slayer was the best one in my opinion. It was the best one in my opinion. Okay, now I'm going to stop the song because it's time for us to check the cosplay. Okay, so if you follow Magical who's here, if you follow them on Instagram, you would probably know that they have been working on a cosplay of Cure Prism for a while, and they debuted the cosplay this weekend on a con. And Oliver also did Cure Wing. Girl, that's his first cosplay. That's insane. Hello, Ai. How are you? That's insane. So we're going to check out the cosplay. I've already seen the pictures and you are going to be surprised because, girl, this cosplay was everything. Like, look at the quality of this. So Magical posted those two pictures on Twitter. Prism is done. No matter the judging decisions, I feel so happy with the work I did. I know this was my best cosplay yet, and I'm so proud of my sewing. I had so much fun. Thank you, friends and everyone, for the support and love. More and better pics to come. Look at the quality of this cosplay. Girl, look at this. It's too good. It's amazing. Where's the other picture? Here, look at this. Look at this. Hello, Halt. Aquatic, we're going to talk about the Nintendo Direct, baby. We are. But then there's another picture that blew me away as well. Come on. Look at the details in the hair. Oh my god, this is so good. Mashiro would be so proud. Look at this. Look at all the details in the costume, in everything. Magical. This is really next level. Look at the shoes. Look at the shoes. This is next level. This is next level. 10 out of 10. For sure. Bye, Trinity. Thank you for being here, baby. Thank you. Hello, Sunshine. Isn't this everything? This is, girl. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to say. Magical, congratulations. Congratulations. This is everything. And Magical did this. Did the costume. They did the hair, the costume, the details. Oh my god, it was so great following everything on Instagram. And there is a little video too that Oliver posted. 15 seconds. Let's watch it together. Oh my god! Look at them rocking the dance moves. Oh my god, Magical. Are you a theater kid? Look at the expression. Look at the expression. Come on, look at this. This is so good. This is so good. Magical, congratulations. Congratulations, you rocked it. You rocked it. Congrats. What name is the cosplayer? Magical Bean Cos. You can find their Instagram. Magical Bean Cos. Go search for them on Instagram. Isn't this next level? Next level cosplay. This is everything. This is everything. I'm actually not a theater kid. I just love PreCure so much and I practice so much with Pixie. Pixie! Oh my god, Pixie, I'm very curious to see your work as well. I'm not going to spoil for anyone. I don't know if people know here, but I'm not going to spoil. I mean, since there's going to be a video on your channel, right? So I'm not very excited to see your work as well and all the process too. Oh god, this is everything. Congratulations, Magical. Congratulations, Oliver. Congratulations, Pixie. This is great. This is great. I'm pretty sure like this is a joint work. This is a joint work. What? Oh. Thought it was something else. I thought it was my mom. That's why I stopped. This layage. Come on. Come on. Hello, Aliza Rashid. How are you? What a beautiful name. Is that your name? I'm still trying to convince my mother to let me start cosplaying. Yay, good luck. Good luck. I hope she lets you cosplay soon. I think cosplaying is something very fun. I've never cosplayed before either. I would like to try it one day as well. I never really had the courage. Being very honest, like what I lack is courage and the bravery to shave. The bravery to shave. Lisa, it's a free for all for now. We talk about the mid-season cure because there's nothing else about about her, but people all know her name. So we talk about her name. Okay? Talk about her name. Magical, congratulations. Hope you all had a good time. And cons can be like super, super stressful, right? It can be hard. So I hope you all had a good time. Hello, Tracy! Geronimo! Look at your butterfly! Isn't this the cutest? This was done by Nanda. Nanda's a very good friend of mine. She did this gorgeous, amazing artwork. It's everything. So, as I was saying, it's always like cons are very tiring, right? But at the same time, as Pixie said, the good times are worth the stress. There are so many good things that happen on them, and I hope that it was good for you all. Like, I really hope that this was a magical moment. Oh, by the way, magical, I have to say something. Thank you very much for mentioning me. By the way, no, there's something else. There's something else I forgot to say. Let's look at the cosplay again. Let's look at the cosplay again, because it's next level, as we were saying. And today, Magical cosplayed as Pure Prism. Yesterday, Magical cosplayed. Is it on? I think it's on Oliver's profile, isn't it? Magical cosplayed as girl. Look, this is also amazing. Look at this. Cure Custard and Cure Wing. Isn't this amazing? I love the clip where you say Cure Custard hair sucks. I did not lie. But this is not what I wanted to say. What I'm saying is, what I was trying to get at, I'm not very good at getting at things. Magical. Perfect cosplay. Magical yesterday did a PreCure panel on the con that they were at. Imagine the power, spreading the good word about PreCure. That's it, honey. That's it. This is spreading the gospel. Exactly, Pokelicious. Spreading the gospel. They were really spreading the word, and Magical. I just have to say thank you very much for mentioning my channel. That's a very sweet thing. Thank you so much. Pixie, was there a little bit of filming or pics of that panel? Cause girl, this is honestly a big moment. I feel like this is a huge moment for PreCure, for PreCure fandom as a whole. This is such a big thing. Hello, Karimar. Hello. So honestly, this is huge. This is really huge. I mentioned during the panel. Thank you. At the end, I shared PreCure creators. Folks should follow, and I shared your channel. Thanks. That's very sweet. And again, such a big thing to do. This is huge for PreCure. I feel like for the franchise here, in America, America, the continent, this is so big. That's amazing. Congratulations on the amazing cosplays, and thank you for not only mentioning my channel, but spreading the word about the franchise that we love so much. Anyways, now let's read the synopsis for today's episode. Because today, as we were saying, where is it? Oh, it's here. Today is going to be a very important episode for Tsubasa. And it's also going to be, as I read the synopsis, as Inu was mentioning, let's ask a question. Sky, Prism, Wing, Butter, oops, Fly. The right vote on this poll is Butterfly. It's the last option. You just click on it, okay? Just click on Butterfly. Just joking. But Unitrends is covering, I don't know if you know, but Unitrends is a very big anime website, and it also has a very big profile on Twitter with a big following, and they are covering Hirogata Sky PreCure. That's very nice. That's also a way of spreading the good word about PreCure all around, especially to anime fans. So they've done a tweet this week asking our favorite transformations. I obviously answered saying Cure Butterfly, but I'm curious to hear everyone's opinions on this. I mean, there are lots of great transformations this season. I honestly love them all. I know Prism's transformation gets a little bit of hate, but I love it. There's so many poses. It's so charming to me. I really like it. Anyways, let's read the synopsis right now for today's episode. It's going to be episode 21. So it goes like this. Tsubasa realizes that he hasn't read a particular book for his flying research for quite a while since he became a PreCure. He also sees Elle helping him clean the house and wonders what he will do when she grows up. When Tsubasa confides his fears to Yo-Yo during their tea time, Yo-Yo suggests that they all go out together to the highlands. There, Yo-Yo has a field where she grows vegetables. During the harvesting and sowing, Tsubasa is amazed at Yo-Yo's knowledge of vegetables. Later in the afternoon, while everyone was eating their lunch and the harvested vegetables, it started to rain. Tsubasa predicts from the clouds that the rain will stop soon. It was his knowledge from a weather book that he had been reading for his flying research. As Yo-Yo was commenting that, you never know when knowledge will sprout or how it will be useful, Batamonda appears. One interesting thing about this episode, among lots of interesting things, is that the storyboard for today's episode is going to be done by Chiaki Kon, who is the director of Sailor Moon Eternal, and Sailor Moon Season 3 and Sailor Moon Eternal. And so I love Chiaki Kon's works, so I'm very excited to see how this episode goes. I think this episode is going to be amazing. Hello, Marquita! How are you? I think the next season is going to be pink, blue, and yellow. Yeah. I think it's going to be pink, blue, and yellow. So, talking about... Hello, T! How are you? I'm literally insane, but mine is Prisms. I love it. So, as I was saying, I feel like today is going to be a relevant episode because when we got to know Tsubasa as a character, his focus was studying to learn how to fly. That was his big focus. That was what he was working for. That's what he was focusing on, like in his life, and that's why he's here on Earth. That's why he's not in Skyland, because here there are all the resources so that he can study to learn how to fly. But after he became Cure Wing, his dream and his focus shifted a little. He got to get very close to Elle, and his focus seems to be more, right now, more on her. as in protecting and taking care of her as her knight, as he likes to say. So this is his big focus. This is his big moment, his big dream right now. But he's probably going to see everyone working towards their own goals. And that specific goal of his is being left behind a little bit. And there's also the fact that after Elle grows up, he's going to have to return to that other wish of his, which is flying. So why not do both? So I feel like this is more or less what's going to happen in this episode. Because like there's going to be rain and he's going to know how like the rain will stop soon because of this and that. And that is something he's studied. And so I feel like it's going to be a catalyst for him to go back to reading, for him to go back to the books and everything else. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for today? Hello, Leonardo. Next episode, Batamondo would have his final fight. Yeah, let's wait a little bit until we talk about next episode. Let's focus on today, because I still think today is going to be big. Oh, by the way, another thing that's interesting about this episode is Yo-Yo. Last week we saw Yo-Yo and she likes riding horses. That's one of her hobbies. That's one of the things she does. And today we learn that she is going to that she takes care of vegetables and she tends to that. So I'm curious, you know, like I think this is something that adds a lot to her character. I feel like they're working more with her a little bit. I don't know. Hello, You're Happy. I want to see Tsubasa fly as a puny bird. Yeah, that's the thing. That's his dream, right? That is his focus. I mean, that was his focus before he became Cure Wing, but it's going to be his focus again. It's going to be his focus again, for sure. Yo-Yo is a horse girl. Yo-Yo is classy. Also, can we appreciate the fact that Leo is starting Go-Go? I have restarted Go-Go. Because I have watched it like 12, 13 episodes or something, and I stopped. But now I started from scratch from episode 1. And it's so funny because I did not remember like almost anything. I did not remember. Hello, Marco. How are you? I want to meet the man who inspired Yo-Yo to stay in our world. Now, how are you feeling about Fontaine? I'm gonna be very honest. That trailer did not excite me that much. I'm very excited for the water thing. Like exploring the water. I feel like it's going to be very beautiful. But the city itself, I don't know. It just felt, when I saw the city, I was like, oh, is this a new area in Mondstadt? Is this a new area in Mondstadt? I did not notice it was somewhere else. But yeah, I am going to be excited when the time comes for sure. I am. I know I am. I just don't know which characters I'm going to go for. How is progress on that? Okay, I'm on episode 8. The last episode I watched was an episode that they went back to Palmier Kingdom because Milk sent them a letter and it was a lie. That's the last episode I watched. I'm excited for Kokomi's banner magical. I think I'm gonna go for Kokomi again. I don't know if I should spend my primos. I don't have much, but I might go for her. Tracy, I'm pulling for Taylor Swift. I think I'm pulling for Taylor Swift. If she's Geo, I might not pull for her, but design-wise, I'm gonna go for her. Hello, Mirishiki. How are you? Just out of curiosity, where do you watch your older PreCure? I'm gonna say something here. Can I say this? I torrent. I don't like streaming websites. So I torrent. Usually. Eola, finally! Eola. It will be interesting if Kurumi matures to some... I mean, I think she will. I think they all look very mature. Splash Star is coming back. Are you guys shook? Are you guys shook? I know I am. I know I am. Oh, Navia. I didn't know her name. Yeah, I'm like excited for her, but if she's Geo, I don't know. I might not pull for her. But yeah, Splash Star was gorgeous. Splash Star was insane. Like that announcement, I was not, and the art, I thought it was Urara with short hair and bootleg Komachi. I love the PreCure butterfly. Isn't it amazing? Blue Sky cosplay. It's everything. It seems if I started on the first season, since I've watched Yes 5 again. Marco, watch everything. Watch everything. You're getting there. You're gonna get there. It's gonna take a while. I wonder when we will get the announcement and visual for the Mahotsukai sequel. I think, is it next year? Maybe like October, November? My bet. October, November. My bet. Will they hire a new VA for Shopee? Look, we don't even know if they are going to appear, the mascots. You know, like, we don't know if they're all gonna become cures. We don't know. Like, there are lots of mysteries behind it all. And the only thing we've seen so far is a silhouette of Cure Dream. Maiseyu had a live stream with Saki's VA and they recapped the news but couldn't say much at all, but it was fun. He even recapped that in English. Yeah, that's crazy. I would love a season similar to Lupin Ranger and Pot Niger where we have a team of thief cures versus a team of police cures. I would love to have a team of thieves. I would love to have a team of thieves. Like, Uni was so much fun. I was so excited when I heard about Splash Star. I literally thought they added Nagisa. Maybe we're gonna see Nagisa? Maybe? Yeah, I have to finish Go-Go before Otona. But there's still time. It's October. There's still I'm very slow. So, I mean, there's time, but there might not be time. I don't know. Anyways, now we have to talk about something else. Have you guys seen the summary for episode 22? Have you guys seen the summary for next week's episode? I'm just busy with marching band today. Practice, and it will work out for you. So, big things coming. And I feel like it's time to theorize. It's time to theorize. Inu. Where's Inu? Submarine. No. No, let's not talk about that. Oh my god, I cannot see that anymore. Aquatic. By the way, the Nintendo Direct. Girl, Super Mario RPG, when I saw that, I was like, I started hyperventilating. I was not feeling well. Super Mario Wonder, Mario on LSD, Elephant Mario. Elephant Mario is dangerous. Elephant Mario is dangerous. For the furries, okay? Girl, I am scared. Not scared. I'm not scared. I'm honestly gonna check that out. But the Peach game, honey, that Direct was everything. It just killed me because I'm starting to save for a PS5 because I want to play Final Fantasy. Daisy being played. Daisy is my favorite. Oh, I love her. She's gonna be playable. Anyways, where is Inu? Inu, are you there? I'm gonna call Inu. Because I can't theorize by myself. I need Inu to theorize. I need Inu to hold my hand. Inu.
Hold on.
Okay.
Had to mute the stream.
Oh, are you there now? Eno is not here.
Yes,
Is
I'm
he?
here.
Oh, you're here. Okay. Say hello to
I had to mute the
everybody.
stream. Can everyone hear me? Because you usually get that part wrong.
People can hear you. It's on. I can see that. I can see it going up when you speak. So people can hear you, okay? I did not get that wrong this time.
Well, it's about time.
See? I'm getting good at technology. Anyways,
Us old
Bowser.
people in technology.
No, I'm very good with technology. I rock. Like I never get things wrong on the stream. Like it never happened. Say hello to everyone.
Excuse me?
It never happened before. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, but also you're wrong on that one. How many times did you delete the stream?
Never.
How
I
many
never
times
did that
did
before.
you delete
I never
your
did that.
accidental reaction videos?
I never did that before. Anyways, let's talk about next week. Can you summarize what's gonna happen in episode 22 for us?
Well, aren't you going to read it first? Oh, you want to do the... Okay.
I want you to summarize it with your own words.
Well, it doesn't really say much other than Betty is going to contact Sora and the gang, and they're going to basically say, like, you know, we have some information about Shalala, that there's been a mysterious woman with a blue cape around the village, I can't remember, did it say village or did it say capital? I don't remember.
I think it
At
says
nighttime?
city.
Or city,
Town.
okay.
Town, city, or town, something like that.
Yeah, and so it kind of made, the first time I read it, it made me think of Go Princess when Prince Kanata was, you know, had his memories lost or whatever, and they got some information about it, you know, the guy, you know, wandering, or not wandering around, but he was working for that, what was it, the violinist or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious if I mean, it would make sense from a standpoint of the actual series composer to put the twist in that Shalala ends up becoming either the boss, or, you know, the final villain, or a villain, in that Sora would have to end up fighting her mentor, you know.
Yeah, so there's one interesting thing about next week's summary, which is they, like, Betty talks to Sora and says a mysterious woman has been seen in town. And I wonder if they're going to go to Skyland, because then at the end of the summary, Mashiro says, it says that Mashiro heard someone saying that this woman disappeared.
Yeah.
For Mashiro to hear that, they must be in Skyland.
I don't know, other than maybe she overheard it with Yo-Yo talking, you know, with
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It may be something like that, but
Yeah. Yeah, because it's interesting because, like...
Well, let me add one more point to it. There was the interview last month in Animage, and the very last thing in the interview was, with the series composer, was that Sora was going to suffer a huge heartbreak.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be in episode 15, but it did not look like it. Didn't look like that.
It could be. It
could be, yeah.
It could
I'm
be
not
the
saying it's
heartbreak
not.
because like in the interview they say that the heartbreak was going to happen in the second core, and the second core started like 14, so 13, 14, so it was already in the second core, and that was a heartbreak. So it was sad, blah, blah, blah. But I also think, just as you said, I also think it's not going to be this. I think it's going to be something bigger, which is going to happen in 23, because the title of 23, the title is interesting. But talking about titles, a very interesting thing. The title of 22 is Batamonda's last secret plan. So it's Batamonda's probably Batamonda's last battle. And it's interesting that the summary doesn't even mention Batamonda. So I feel like the most important thing of the episode isn't even going to be him. It's going to be the information that they learn about this mysterious woman that is appearing. And
we also got to remember each time when we have this sort of thing, it's what you're not being told is the important part.
Maybe, but usually the summaries give us huge things, like at least the start of something, like they don't give it away like 100%, but like in today's case, they're telling everything that's gonna happen up until the fighting scene. So like, I mean, in a very simplified way, of course.
Yeah, but this one is much more simple, much more brief. When we get the one from the magazines, it'll be much more verbose.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's also, there's also this fact.
Yeah, this little one, I forget what it comes from, but it doesn't. It only shows
it's
like
a TV guide,
one or two. It? Yeah, 1 or 2 sentences. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing about that is that so next week we're probably gonna start a new arc or a new storyline, because so far the storyline is. Oh, by the way, another thing. Right now we are in the potion arc. Can we say this? I don't even know. Like, let's call it like the potion arc. They are getting energy for the potion to awaken Elle's parents, and I believe. And the thing is, the potion is going to be used to awaken them. And episode 23 is called Revived Power, right? Yeah. Something like that, like revived power and da-da-da-da. So I believe that 23 is going to be when they get the full potion. I think.
Let's see.
Because it's more than halfway filled already. And I feel like they're, after Batamonda's plan and last battle, they're gonna gather a lot of energy.
Broken Dreams and Revived Power.
Oh yeah. So and so Broken Dreams, I feel like, is related to that's the
extremely ominous.
Yeah, and it's related to the heartbreak that the director was talking about.
Yeah, that's what made me think that we hadn't seen that part yet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because can you imagine what's? Oh my God, Sora's gonna be a wreck.
Yeah. Okay, so they Bookalicious. Batamonda will always be my Giger's Hopper man that punched a 12-year-old boy on show for little girls on Sunday mornings. At the beginning of Batamonda, we don't even know what gender Batamonda is, so I see them as non-binary. Yeah, there isn't a mention on Batamonda's gender. I don't know about the language they use, because like Rosemary in Delicious Party did not use gendered language, and people referring to Mari did not use gendered language either. I don't know how, but like for Batamonda, how it is. I have no idea. But there was no confirmation in the show, like, oh, it's a man. They didn't say anything, but they don't usually say, like, they didn't say anything about that for Kabaton.
Well, a lot of the isekai things end up being that way.
Yeah, so
they don't specifically assign any kind of gender.
So they won't assign any gender for anyone. I don't think the official websites do either. So, what episode do you think the PreCure team will go back to Skyland? 23. 23.
I think 22 and 23 will be a part 1, part 2 type thing.
Okay, the place where I watch translates to Batamonda with male pronouns. Yeah, that happens with Delicious Party as well. Like in Portuguese, people refer to Mari with male pronouns in Portuguese, like in the subtitles. That doesn't happen in the show. But Portuguese, like Brazilian Portuguese, does not have gender neutral pronouns.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
That's
they have
thing,
to choose. They have to choose how to translate, and like sometimes there is no way to translate
sometimes
exactly what the matern language is trying to say. Like, so this is a hard thing. But like with Mari, it happened this way as well. Like, and with Batamonda, obviously.
Yeah, in some language lexicons, it's just not possible. So you have to.
Yeah. What do you think of Latinx? I think at least here in Portuguese, we try to ungender language with E at the end, not with X, because that makes it hard for people that use for people that have to, I don't remember, text to speech to understand what's written. And when you put X or when you put a symbol at the end, it makes it hard for those people to understand what's being said. So
yeah,
I prefer the E
cases,
at the end, in Portuguese at least. So Latinx for me is not a thing, because like this is not Portuguese that you're speaking, so I don't know. Hello, Levi! How are you? Say hello to Levi Inu.
hello.
It's gonna be painful when Sora gets her heart broken. She's my favorite cure. Okay, so let's talk about Sora. Do you think? So what do you think? So what do you think? Do you think Shalala is the villain? Do you think she is going to be the woman that is appearing in episode 22 or not? Do you think it's someone else?
I mean, we haven't seen any other one with the blue cape, so.
But it can it be like? Do you think there's a possibility of it being a new character?
I mean, it's possible, but I mean,
like maybe
that's a
the
pretty
big
specific
boss.
reference.
Yeah, I agree. But maybe the big boss of the season is.
I don't think the boss actually has a corporeal form. I mean, every time we've seen her, he, her, whatever, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say her because it sounds like a woman's voice, and it is a woman's VA. So her, she's like basically like a thundercloud with lightning. So, which is,
I mean,
in theme of the Skyland, stuff.
I mean, that for what we know, maybe she has a body.
Yeah, for what we know, yeah, it seems like she has no corporeal form, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought she's the final villain, so I wouldn't be surprised. Will we eventually be introduced to Sora and Ageha's parents? Sora's parents have already appeared in the show, so maybe they're gonna appear again. I don't know. Ageha, I think we won't. I might be
Also,
wrong.
I think after 24 or somewhere in there is when we'll start seeing more of the villain side of life. Because remember, they were. I don't want to say it was intentional that they did what they did, as far as not showing it.
It
but
was
I
intentional.
think it was intentional.
It was for the interview. Remember?
Well, I couldn't remember if that was the part
said
that was...
it. Yeah,
there was one part that they said it was not intentional of something. I just couldn't remember if that was the part. So it may seem we may start seeing like their hideout or something like that.
Yeah, I hope so. Levi, oh my god. Oh no. I'm so sorry for your loss. How are you holding up? Like how are you? Like, was she already sick? So, like, for anyone who's just listening and not reading the chat, but Levi's grandma passed away today at the age of 93. So, hope you're holding up good. It's not easy to lose our loved ones, right? It's always a hard thing to go through. But, unfortunately, it's part of life.
Yes, it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. So when we're talking about Shalala, so right now Shalala has disappeared after episode 15. We don't know where she is, but
well, this is something you and I always disagree about. I think that she's just going to be possessed by this entity that we don't have a name for yet. You're saying that it's brainwashed. Well, I think it's mechanically different, but
no, I know. But what I think is she is going to be captured by the big bad of the season, and they're going to infuse her with dark energy, and she's going to become evil for a while. If that's brainwashing or possession, like, I don't know what I just described, but that's what I think it's going to happen. It's kind of like what happened with Cure Tender. That's what I believe is going to happen with Shalala this season. A Cure Tender situation. Remember?
I think it's going to be more along the lines of how Nagisa and Honoka fought each other in the second movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. Hello,
Where,
Banani.
where basically they're not in control of their actions, but they're not exactly, they haven't been turned to the other side.
No, I think she will play the other side like vividly, like she will really be a villain. I think she
But
will.
anyways, go on with what you were saying.
Hello, Star. I accepted she's dying like 2 months ago and her health deteriorated fast. She slowly refused to eat and drink, and she slept more, and her dementia was so far that she would not even speak anymore. Oh God, that also happened with my grandma. She stayed in bed for like 2 years, and at the end, she was like really, like her dementia really has really gone really far. So there comes a certain point that you look at the person and say, like they really need to rest. It's hard to say this, but yeah, it's a tough moment. Like losing the people we love is hard. And I feel like the hardest thing, like for me at least, is not actually losing them, but it's like learning that you're not going to have them again. Like that, like this realization is the one that hurts the most, unfortunately. But time is impeccable. I don't know how to say that in English, but time does not stop, and it will always keep on moving, and it's hard. It's really hard. Hello, Captain. If Shalala ain't the main villain, or would it be some whole new character? Or the villain is not a person but rather a force? Okay, so I feel like me and Inu are on the same side here. We believe Shalala isn't inherently evil, right?
Yeah, I don't think that she's evil.
Okay.
I just think that the plot twist is that it's going to be Sora's mentor against Sora.
Because Tracy believes that she is evil. Like, Tracy believes that she is 100% the villain from the get-go.
I know, and I've seen that all over Twitter. I think people are still a little gun shy from Delicious Party.
Yeah. Obviously, there's also like Delicious Party's case, but I feel like there is one thing that makes sense with this theory, which is how in the first episode was there no one to protect Elle in her birthday party, which was gonna gather people from all over Skyland. Like that for me, I mean, I understand there needed to be some sort of
she was away, remember?
I know, but she is the leader. She is the leader of the blue Azure Knights, right? Azure Knights.
Yeah, it explained that she was needed there to deal with the situation that was there.
Okay, so Azure Knights, she is the leader. There's something happening far away. Okay, I will deploy a group to go there, and I will deploy a group to stay and protect Elle's party. Like, that was the obvious thing to do. But no, there was no one to protect Elle. If Sora wasn't there, Elle was gonna be kidnapped. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there is a point in when people say there isn't a way of
well, Kengetsu also explained that that's sort of how they set it up to begin with.
And they set it up to begin with. There might be a reason behind it.
Or might be, but
I'm just saying that I feel like it makes sense for people to think of Shalala this way because of this specific event, Do you hope for some of the villains to be irredeemable, unlike Delicious Party? I think in Delicious Party we had unredeemable villains. I feel like at the end of the day, the big baddie of Delicious Party didn't redeem himself. Like he was in prison at the end, so he wasn't redeemed. And he didn't do anything to say, look,
I mean, they all were in prison.
They all were, but
Yeah.
it feels like at the end of the day, Secretoru and Narcisoru agreed that what they were doing wasn't right. I feel like they were trying to improve and become different people. When it comes to Fennel, we didn't see that. We didn't see that. So I don't think Fennel was redeemed. He was just beaten. He was just not executed. They did not execute him at the end. But he wasn't redeemed. That's how I see Delicious Party. So I don't know where things are going to go. I feel like we're going to see next week with Batamonda if they're going to kill Batamonda, or he's going to go different route like Kabaton did. I wonder how things are going to go for Batamonda, because I think there is a big difference between Kabaton and Batamonda, not in characters, but how the show deals with them, because we don't see Batamonda as often as we saw Kabaton, and I feel like they were humanizing Kabaton a little more than Batamonda. So I wonder if Batamonda is going to be defeated and like beaten after their last battle, and they might not survive.
Yeah, and also, I don't think you noticed when I said it earlier last week, Batamonda's hideout seems to be that construction site, just like Kabaton had the ramen bar.
Yeah, he appears on construction sites a lot.
Oh, it's deconstruction. It's the same one.
Is it? Like, aren't they all different places?
As far as I can tell, it seems to be the same one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I don't know what that means, but
yeah, maybe that's where the last battle is gonna happen.
Maybe.
Wonder if Sora will cry so hard in 23. I feel like if Shalala is going to be evil, if she's inherently evil, or if she's going to be controlled somehow, I think Sora will suffer. I think it's going to be very hard for her to stand up again and, do something. But this is what heroes do.
Every hero goes through that.
Yeah, this is what heroes do. I don't know.
Just ask Batman.
I feel like this. I feel like lots of people saw it, which is Spider-Verse. I don't know, like the latest Spider-Verse. It talks about that, so let's wait and see. What if Shalala sent a message to Sora? She did in episode 15. Like, she left her a letter, like, we're gonna meet again. So
all these little hints like that makes me wonder, and I told you this last week. It started with Yo-Yo having so much advanced knowledge of the future, and then I told you back then that I thought that she might have read a book about from the future. Like, she read a book in the future, because it says she's been on Earth for 50 years, but it didn't say, like, she came from her present time to Earth's present time.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me wonder, like, did she read a book in the future from the past? And then I said, well, what if it was Mashiro? Maybe she wrote a book or something. And then lo and behold, now she's starting to take an interest in writing stuff. So it makes me wonder.
Yeah.
It's starting to look a little bit more plausible.
But I feel like Yo-Yo. Sometimes I feel like Yo-Yo knows more than she is saying, and sometimes I don't. Like, right now, I don't. Right now, I feel like everything that she is saying is things that she knows about. But I feel like she has a feeling that something is happening, or something bad is going to happen. Because sometimes she has this ominous look.
And she can't say anything.
Yeah, she has this ominous look. And maybe she doesn't even know what that is exactly that's going to happen. So she's looking at it, and she's like, like there are some scenes in the show that we see her looking at, like she's wondering about something. She seems to be worried about it.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. Like she can't. It's like she's guiding history, but she can't interfere too much in it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's if we're talking about this, there's something else that you were telling me this week, which is related to Cure Majesty, which is our mid-season cure. Where is it? Is it here or is it in the other chat? I think
it was in your DM.
It's here. So where is it? So it's her intro phrase.
It's either descending or growing up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but where is it in Japanese? Oritatsu keda kaki shinpi. Kyu Majesty. So the thing
that's what I thought it was, and then talking to Climate, I re-listened to it after he said that it might be what I said there. What was it? Oitatsu? Is that what it was? Growing up, to grow up.
Oitatsu. Yeah. Okay. So one thing about it, like, yeah, we can talk about the mid-season. Yes, we can. So we've already learned her transformation for her intro phrase. Like after she transforms, she says her intro phrase in the toy. We've already listened to it, but we don't exactly know what she says. And one thing is that, like Ino was trying to figure it out, and he asked some Japanese people to help, and they did. And it seems that one of the verbs that she says is oitatsu. This is something that they have said, but it's not something confirmed. Like they also have doubts on what she's actually saying. So it's just take this with a grain of salt. Okay, this is all theories for now. So it feels so oitatsu is a verb which means to grow up. So she says oitatsu kedakaki shinpi. Is that it? Oitatsu kedakaki shinpi, Kyu Majesty, which means the growing magnificent mystery. Is that it?
Something like that.
Yeah. So it seems that there is this word grow, the verb grow up, in her intro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's kind of proof for both. One could say, okay, does she grow up? Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The other is the descending part. She's called the Morning Star several times by the king.
Mm-hmm.
So, that made me think, oh, okay, she could descend. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Pokelicious, I actually think it's L. I really believe it's L. And after knowing that this verb is part of it, it makes me think that it's her. It really makes me think it's her. So, but we don't know. Like, we don't know if.
Well, there's also the fact that, like, what is it? It could be possible that maybe she does remain small, and then she transforms, and
I think that there can be.
There's also
the scenario I
possibility
see. I can see two different scenarios. One of them is the current baby grows up magically into a teenager, like the other girls.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
But like, if she grows up like
That's
this,
the obvious one.
I think she is not going to be the same age as the girls. I think she's going to be the same age as Wing, like 12, more or less. Or a mysterious grown-up L comes to our present time and joins the team, while baby L exists at the same time.
And that's the one I discussed with you last night, that it could be that one as well. That's something we've not had before.
Yeah, and I feel like that possibility can also exist. One possibility I don't believe,
which would then support the toy information, with both voices being on there.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think, just as Silver Sweet was saying in the chat, I don't think we're getting Baby L transforming into Cure Majesty. I think that's something that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there that it is still a possibility, because we did have Aguri and Ace and
Aguri is a different case. Like a baby transforming into a Cure is something else that I don't think. No,
I'm just saying happen. She was really, really young. Like I think she was somewhere around 11.
Oh yeah, but the thing here is that Baby L, I think, is not going to become
when
Majesty.
She transformed, she was an adult. So
no, what I'm trying to say, what I think people are saying here, and I'm trying to say as well, like Baby L is not gonna have a human form, a civilian form, and then she will transform into Cure Majesty like every episode. And when she gets back to L, she's a baby again. That will happen every episode, That's what
I don't think that would happen.
I don't think that would happen either. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that would happen.
Wait, Leo. It could happen one time, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It could be a one-time thing, and it happens, and she gets stuck that way.
Yes, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I believe that this baby transformation into Cure Majesty and coming back to baby and Majesty, baby, that's not going to happen.
It could also be the purple power-up.
Yeah, but there is this whole thing about surprises with Hirogaru Sky. You never know what you were gonna get with Hirogaru Sky.
That's what I keep telling people. Like you can't apply past precedent to this thing.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah, there are certain things.
There's certain things that are baked into it, of course. Mm-hmm. But like, if you're trying to say, well, this is like Doki Doki, or no, it's not going to work.
Yeah, because there are certain rules that they have to apply, like transforming every episode and things like that. Yeah. Like the structure of the series, obviously. But if we think about Hirogaru Sky right now, I feel like this season already broke the mold lots of times. Like Butterfly,
and it wasn't intentional either.
Yeah,
that's the
like
crazy
Butterfly part. Is already breaking the mold. Like she's a mid-season cure, but she's there since the start. And then there's the weapon. Is
Wing.
The attack Wing? Like Wing arrived and no merch was released with him. Like that's so confusing to me. I'm a merch person.
Starting blue.
I'm a merch person, But like, by the way, let's start this conversation. I wanna see everyone's opinions. Titanic Rainbow. Is Titanic Rainbow a solo attack or a duo attack?
I would say it's a duo attack because it does require both of them.
Okay.
I mean, they are both present in the attack, so. If that's the definition of a duo attack, then yeah, it's a duo attack.
Yeah, I also think it's a duo attack. Even though Wing doesn't say anything, I would also say duo. I feel like most people are duos. Okay, Geronimo, Tracy.
He screeches.
Bookalicious, Silver Sweet. Yeah, he screams.
And then runs out of gas.
Yeah, so Aquatic said, Leo, Cure Majesty transform phrase VA is also LVA. So Cure Majesty is L, but how will it happen? Look, we don't know if it's actually her, but people that understand about VAs say it's her. So I will agree it's her.
And I'm in that camp. I'm almost 100% positive that they're the same person.
Yeah. So,
just knowing the VA.
Yeah, so the thing about it is, how is it going to happen? So there are certain possibilities that we were discussing. But, we can discuss more about that. So half solo, half duo. It's being referred to a lot as a solo. I was thinking it was going to be a solo attack. When we saw the promo for this, I thought it was going to be a solo attack. When we saw the name and we saw the box with Butterfly in it only. The box is in the other room. but it's only butterfly. There's no wing there, so I really thought this was going to be a solo attack. But the thing is, the weapon is a butterfly solo weapon. At least so far. She's the only one who uses the weapon. But the attack requires more than the weapon. So I would also say it's a duo attack. I would also say it's a duo attack. Maybe Wing will take the mixed palette and Butterfly will turn into a giant butterfly at some point. I would love to see that.
How about her getting frozen mid?
I would love to see that. Oh yeah, but the thing, unfortunately,
like we've had those episodes before with the red light, green light, but that was
amazing.
Level.
That was amazing. But the thing that unfortunately, the thing about the palette is that like people have found everything that has to be found here. So unfortunately, we won't have surprises. Like that's the downside of toys like this. Unfortunately. Last episode, Ageha cancelled the Renborg's effect. That's the healing power. That was the protection power. That was orange.
Yeah, that was protection.
Let's see. Let's see if we can make orange. Oh my god, wait. The brush
oh my lord,
down.
Leo.
No, the brush fell down. It was Batamonda actually. It was Batamonda. Okay, so let's see if I can make it.
No, it was L.
How do we make orange?
Red and yellow.
Mamori no Chikara. Yeah, that was the one that they used last week. That was the one. The one I want to see the most is this one.
Oh, the purple one? Is that what I didn't see what you pressed.
Wonderful. Ageteko?
Oh, yeah. That is so weird.
Yeah, that is the wonderful power. I think it's going to be comedy.
It could be a comedy one, or it could be something more significant. But
yeah,
I think we would have found a soundbite for it if it was something more.
Yeah. The last 2 weeks you said, what the fuck is going on for the attack of Tsubasa and Ageha? I mean, I was so sorry. What the hell was going on with that attack? That attack is everything. Girl, that attack is everything. How come the mixed palette has no black color? It has the I mean, you don't mix black with other colors, right? To create other colors.
So it's just the primary colors. That's all it is.
Yeah, the primary colors and white.
Yeah.
So, swear. I did not swear. Come on. Would you want a friendship-themed PreCure season in the future? Look, I think that's the only that's the one thing that has every seasons have friendship as a theme. Every season is friendship themed when it comes to PreCure. You mix black and white to make gray. Yeah, but gray isn't an attractive color for children. Like, they wouldn't put gray here for a power-up or something like that, So, by the way, which power-up do you think we're going to see today?
Me? I hadn't thought about it, actually. Let me think about it.
Think about it.
What did we've used power and we've used protection, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to have...
So that leaves what? Healing? Oh, wait a minute. What's the other one? Healing, and then temperature. And what's the last one? Oh, speed. Speed was the other one. So maybe speed today?
I'm betting on green today. I'm betting on green. You're betting on speed. Speed is yellow?
Yeah, yellow. And healing, I think, was green.
Yeah, healing was green.
Yeah, because temperature was the blue one. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, temperature. What are they going to do with that?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess either heat something up or cool something off. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's just like Fontaine.
Being summertime, maybe they'll cool something off.
The color palette is everything. It's indeed a very cute Cure Blossom Week. Yeah.
So it makes like they have three more episodes before whatever it is going to happen, and we have 3 more power ups. So
We have
besides
4.
purple,
We have 4. Oh yeah. Okay.
well, besides
Yeah,
purple,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
we don't know what that is.
Is there a brown power? No. There is red. No. Blue, green, pink. Pink? Do we have pink? Yeah, we do. What's pink?
Huh?
Or no?
Pink?
Yeah.
Oh, power.
Okay, pink. Oh, yeah, pink was already used. So it's pink,
blue,
blue,
green, yellow,
orange, and purple.
And purple. Yeah. There's only 6 of them.
Yeah. We can expect Her Majesty to wield a scepter-like weapon. Oh my god. I think her weapon is going to be something like Finale. Like something that you don't really understand what it is, you know? Like Finale's weapon was... What was that?
Well, it was like
It was a baton.
the thing you put the icing... The thing you put the icing on the cake with.
Yeah, but there was also a music... The thing like that the maestro uses. The baton, I don't know how that's called in English, but that was an instrument. Yeah, that was an instrument. So, but instruments, not always, but are usually given to the girls who are villain turned into cures, right? Hello, Shine. And so yeah, so like for Majesty, the possibilities for Majesty, in our opinions, are
Well, we still have the sword that's kind of outstanding, or the whip, or whatever it was.
oh yeah, but maybe that was not for PreCure.
Yeah, maybe that was not. Well, it's also that it could have been misinterpreted too.
Yeah, I think
all these people see are the prototypes.
Yeah, I think that was actually from Kimetsu no Yaiba, like because they were selling Mitsuri's weapon. I know it's not Toy, but I think it's Bandai, so they are selling Mitsuri's weapon. So I don't know. But so talking about Majesty, the possibilities of Majesty right now are, in our opinion, but there are more. If she is L, considering she is L, why are we considering she is L? Because her voice is on the toys, and her voice sounds very similar to the voice of L's voice actor.
Aoi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So her voice is very similar. So that's why we're considering her to be L. Majesty to be L. One, the possibility of L as a baby growing up, becoming a teenager or a child, and transforming to Cure Majesty and become Cure Majesty in the show. There might be...
Oh, one more thing to add to that, Leo. She is purple. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah.
She confirms it in the toy.
Oh, yeah. She is purple. There is the confirmation in the toy. There's the confirmation in the logo. Purple is the only color missing. They wouldn't put it there.
I know, but logos can be ambiguous as far as colors. She actually does say,
Oh, yeah.
Murasaki
Yeah.
in this,
Yeah.
so.
I'm just adding to the thing. There. But yeah, she is purple. Hello, Chloe. How are you? So yeah, Majesty is purple. And so like the possibilities, if she's L grows up, magically becomes a child or a teenager and transforms into Cure Majesty. Another possibility is L keeps on being a baby. A grown-up L, a child or a teenager, appears and mysteriously joins the group and becomes Cure Majesty. So this is something that can also happen, right?
And that's where, like, I keep going back to what Yo-Yo said in episode 2. She says, "Oh, you're L, so that's what you're going by right now." As in right now in the present.
So there might be... like she might be a reincarnation of something.
But it's also possible that she was
Or-
just saying, "Oh, okay, your name is
Yeah.
you're just going by L
She
and not
already
Princess
met
L."
her. She already met her after she grew up.
Well, not that. Like that, she knew that she was the princess instead of L. You're going by L
Okay,
and not
okay.
Princess L. Yeah, because they didn't know that she was the princess at the time.
Yeah, but she did.
But Yo-Yo did. Yeah,
Yo-Yo
Yo-Yo
did. Yeah,
did.
for sure, for sure.
Which in that case, well, I mean, it could be explained that she already knew that because she had been in contact with Tsubasa's parents.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like the king was kind of surprised to see that.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Well,
the
it
case.
seemed kind of it seemed that the king was kind of surprised to see her there, but she quickly cut him off. So it looked like he was about to say something else. But she cut him off.
Yeah. So okay, so those are two possibilities when it comes to L. L is a baby right now. She grows up magically and becomes Cure Majesty. The other possibility is L keeps on being a baby. Another L mysteriously appears and joins the group. I feel like those are the two possibilities for L to join. There's also the possibility of baby L transforming into Cure Majesty. Cure Majesty grows up and becomes Cure Majesty, and then after she de-transforms, she goes back to being a baby. I think that's highly unlikely. I don't think that's going to be the case. But since we're breaking all the rules with Hirogaru Sky, that can be a possibility.
It's. I mean, we don't know anything about her powers. In a time, the intro does show her in a time of crisis, and it's possible that she forces herself to grow up in order to help to be a PreCure.
Yeah.
And grants herself the power.
Oh yeah, so Elle could be the reincarnation of the cure mentioned by Yo-Yo in her research. Yes, that can be it. Maybe Elle is a reincarnation of past PreCure. So yeah, that because we know that someone fought in the past against the Under Empire. Who was that someone? We don't know. But that is something.
We always get those kind of legends.
Yeah, but this legend might be related to the plot or no. Like, we don't really know what. We don't really know, right? Bye, Federico. Have a good night. Thank you. I would love an RPG or a video game themed PreCure season. I would love that. And there are other options. Okay, so we can think of Betty as Cure Majesty. We can think of Shalala as Cure Majesty. I've seen some people theorizing about the Queen as Cure Majesty.
I've seen one where Yo-Yo uses the potion to make herself younger. And
oh my god, I love this theory. This is my favorite theory already.
I saw that. Yeah, that one was on the Huffington Post. They gathered some of the theories, and that's the one I showed you. That's the one I showed you that had the character A.
I love this. This is my favorite.
The cutie figures were showed.
I hope it's her. And there's also the fact that another new character can be Majesty. Cure Earth or Cure Ace. We've had this before with cures that join and that were not part of the cast before they joined. So
I hope not, because the Western fandom will probably lose their shit.
I don't care. Like, what I want is a good story and a good design, So so there's also another thing. When is Cure Majesty joining Hirogaru Sky?
You're asking me, or are you just posing a question?
I'm posing a question to you and everyone.
Oh, well, since the movie isn't, if we put aside the fact that she's a movie exclusive, which I don't think that's the case.
Oh yeah.
It would have to be somewhere between mid-July to say early August. Because we always have those episodes right after they debut that are focused on them, right?
Yeah.
So then that would lead up to. I'm honestly wondering if and I'm wondering if they might do some lead up episodes with cameos of the old
I
Cures.
hope so.
And then it would be really cool if the movie ends up turning out to be like canon with the series. That would be
nice.
That would be really cool.
Okay, Shine said, I think she's coming in October, and I am with Shine on this one. I don't think she's going to be in the movie either, and I think she will come in October as well. So I'm with Shine.
But what makes you think that, though?
I will explain. Silver Sweet said, my bet would be September. My bet is September or October. Don't we normally get the power up in September? Maybe. I will say she will come out.
There is a
July.
placeholder in the mirror pad for an additional cure to make it 77.
Yeah,
which is the total number we would have.
But there's another thing that we're forgetting to add to the equation, which is the Hirogaru Sky PreCure Switch game. This game comes out in August, and it has no Cure Majesty in the cover. That is why I believe Cure Majesty will not join before the game arrives. The Switch game has Sky, Prism, Wing, and Butterfly in the cover. And the game is released in August. I don't exactly remember when, but I think if Majesty is going to join in August, it's going to be after the game is released. Let me check when the game is released. This is a theory only.
August.
But when?
August.
When?
August 10th, I think.
Okay. Like the date, because like she can come late August then. But
I was trying to think if Majesty and Amura were in the Switch game, but I think they were.
Yeah, but they debuted it very early. Very like Butterfly. Like
I'm just saying. I was trying to think if they were.
Yeah, they were in the cover.
That's the only other instance we have something like this.
Yeah, they were in the cover because I'm thinking of the covers from Hirogaru Sky. Like the covers are being a good indicative. For example, people were very bent on Butterfly joining in May, and I was like, she's not going to join in May. She's not in the cover of the soundtrack that is getting released May 31st, and she did not join. She joined right after. But she did not join because the covers are somewhat respecting the cures that are in the cast when it's getting released. Like the first single of the opening ending only had Sky and Prism. The soundtrack also the soundtrack has only Wing. It did not have Butterfly because Butterfly hasn't joined yet. The vocal album that is getting released in July does not have Majesty. Because Majesty won't join at that point. There is no Majesty song in the vocal album because at that point Majesty won't be part of the show.
Wait a minute, wasn't there a hidden track on there?
Yeah, it's Tsubasa's and
okay.
Tsubasa's and Ageha's duo. That's the hidden track. So Majesty won't be revealed at that date, and I think the Switch game is going to follow the same logic.
Well, just to put it out there, episode 32 airs the day after the movie. The last time we had something like that was episode 33 for Heartcatch and Sweet, I think was 35 or 36.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 36.
I think it was 36 because then it transitioned into the movie. So what I'm saying is like we've not had a situation where the late fall movie did not have
all the
all the characters. Yeah.
And here's the thing, as you said,
I feel like they're not going to break that precedent.
Mm-hmm. So, but do you think she's going to appear in the series first? Like we were talking about the possibility of the movie being canon.
I think she will be. Yeah, I think she'll appear in the series, and who knows? Maybe it does have something to do with the other. I don't know if it'll be the teams, but maybe it's the leader of the teams that might cameo in the episodes, and maybe that has something to do with it. But
okay,
I'm just trying to think of all the possibilities. If I was writing this, what would I do?
Yeah. So as we were talking about the game is August 10. And I think, and there's another thing. There's another thing, which is the cutie figures. The cutie figures. I am so happy. We just forgot to talk about it because I don't know. I'm so
Yeah, so
happy.
obviously, yeah,
they've
that's the
announced-
other thing. Like, yeah, her obviously it's already made. So
Yeah, and the cutie figures are releasing in October. This is important to remember here. They are releasing in October, and they're going to come with the full team of the 5 girls. Majesty is going to be in it. So she, by October, she is definitely joining. So I said September, October in my prediction. The cures in this season particularly have all debuted at the start of the month, as Aquatic pointed out in the chat a little earlier. They all arrived at the start of the month. So maybe the mid-season will also arrive at the start. So maybe she will arrive at the start of September or at the start of October, because she cannot arrive at the start of August because she's not in the cover of the game. I mean, this is me saying. But Shine, I think, what I think about the poster. Shine said, the cutie figures come in October. All Stars F already has a poster, and it doesn't feature Majesty. But the poster of All Stars F for now is just a collage of the 20th anniversary artworks. They did a new artwork for each of the cures, and they just put it all together for the All Stars F promo. That's it. Like, it's not an original All Stars F art. You know?
yeah,
So
I mean they're obviously not going to put that out there. you know, this early.
like what I'm trying to say is that we are going to have a new artwork for All Stars F that is not the one we've already seen, I think. So, you know, I believe that this is going to we're still going to have a new artwork. If Majesty is part of this movie, I think it's highly unlikely she won't leak, because she will be in promo images, she will be in merchandise, she will be somewhere. And
Well, it'll leak, but it'll probably be within 24 hours or 36 hours.
Yeah.
Because shops get a advanced, thing of it, and, people always take cell phone pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to.
If Majesty were to be Betty Betty, would you imagine her special abilities having to do with the arm that has the amplifier on it? Maybe. Prism was the last episode of February. Okay. Good point. So not a rule for Hirogaru. Okay.
Oh, that's what you meant. I didn't understand what you were saying about that.
Yeah, because Sky, Wing, I'm not sure about Wing, but Sky and Butterfly, they all debuted in the first episode of the month. And Prism and
Well, they were roughly 4 episodes apart. Well, other than Butterfly, but
yeah, but Prism
There's
didn't. So this rule is a little broken.
well,
you know?
Prism was episode 4, so that's what I was saying. They were roughly 4 episodes apart, and Wing was episode 9. So
yeah. Since Hugto, every time we have a crossover movie, they're making episodes to remind the kids of those cures appearing. In Hugto, we had an episode for Futariwa and 2 for All Stars. In Healing Good, we were supposed to have a Healing Good episode, but we didn't. Yeah, we were. Unfortunately, that was very sad. In Tropical Rouge, we had a Hard Catch mini episode. Yes. In Delicious Party, we saw older cures that appeared in Precious Lunch short. Okay. I was really believing that there might have been All-Stars participations in Hirogaru Sky, kind of like Hugto. Right now, I am not believing that's going to happen. I don't know why, but I don't believe that's going to happen in the show. Like, just a hunch, just a feeling, okay? Just a feeling. I don't think we're going to have All-Stars in this season, like in actual episodes, just in the endings as we are having already. But
I mean, I've always wondered if they can't maybe summon them, via the mirror pad or something.
Yeah, I mean, Elle can, like,
babies,
those magical babies, they always have those powers that can be used in so many different ways. So the team can do something like that if they wanted to. But we don't know if that's gonna happen. We don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's part of the prestige of all of this is that we don't know, but we do know there's gonna be stuff that's gonna blow us away.
Yeah. Aquatic, I'm gonna check that out. So Cure Majesty will be featured in episode 26 and 27 second ending. I think it's too early. I like today's episode 21. Today's episode 21.
Yes.
Big events happening starting next week. So I feel like it's going to be
as always, there could be something at the very end of this episode that might lead into the next episode.
Yeah. Or if we don't, at least the preview will blow us away. I think.
Like we could very well see the disembodied voice getting mad at Batamunda for failing all the time.
Yeah, we don't see
because that hasn't happened yet.
That hasn't happened, and this is another point of that I keep repeating. We saw things related to Kabaton more than Batamonda. Because I feel like, again, I come back to this. I feel like they were trying to humanize.
Well, you know he's going to appear again. Like the series composer left that open.
Yes.
Pretty widely.
Yeah, but the thing is, there isn't. This humanization that we saw in Kabaton isn't in Batamonda. Like Batamonda is treated in a different way by the narrative. So I wonder.
No, I don't think he's redeemable because he likes to play too many games.
Yeah, I would love an idol themed PreCure series. I would love it.
Yeah, you and everyone else in the fandom.
Yeah, it's great. We're all wrong. Kabaton is Cure Majesty. Cure Majesty can appear, but as a mysterious silhouette until the debut. I think we're gonna have a new ending. I think she is going to.
Well, yeah, we always get a new ending.
I think, but Majesty will be there. Hello, Bebang. How are you? Bye, Geronimo. Have a good night. But the thing I'm about the new ending is that the new endings always feature the new cures. What are they gonna do with Majesty? I feel like they're gonna go with the sweet PreCure route. They're gonna put Elle dancing there as a baby, cute baby dancing there until Cure Majesty arrives in the show and the ending gets updated. Betty has the same red nose at like Sora, Mashiro, Tsubasa, and Ageha. I think that is something.
Yeah, that's Saito's character design.
Yeah, but Eric, the thing about that is that the classmates in Sora's and Mashiro's school also have it. The children and the teenagers in Hirogaru Sky all have the red nose.
Yeah, that's a signature of the character designer.
Yeah, it's not like
Saito's a big Aikatsu fan.
Yeah, it's not like the hearts in the eyes in Tropical Rouge, So I don't think that's a big thing, unfortunately. I would love Betty to be more active in the show. I really liked her character. It would be nice, but
you could comment that Elle's eyes look exactly the way the Cures are when they're transformed. The little crux in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The 4-pointed star. So.
Are they going to be able to make an L model? Ever since that one 3D animator left Toei, I don't think they've done those tiny models. I mean, they can, if they're going to be good or no. Remember the second Healing Good PreCure ending? Like, if the model is good, we don't know. But, I mean, the people that are doing the models right now are very good. I feel like the last few endings have been really nice. Like visually, they've been really good. I mean, I think at least they've been really good.
It would be crazy if they suddenly replaced it with a hand-drawn animated, not 3D.
No,
for the second
No.
ending.
No, we don't want that.
One last time.
Don't want that.
One last time.
One last time.
But I don't think they would because they haven't done it. They didn't do it for Happiness Charge. They didn't do it for Hookto. They didn't do it. Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. That's a PreCure staple already. The 3D ending.
Yeah, it's been a thing since Fresh. So.
Yeah. The second Healing Udeni, they made Latin 2.
So I know we talked a lot about Hirogaru. Let's talk about Otona PreCures now.
Oh yes.
Do you think
hello.
You think they'll reuse Gambalance?
Well,
Well, I mean, it was in both series, so...
Yeah, Gambalance the Dance was only in three PreCure series.
Yeah.
Splash Star, yes, PreCure 5, and yes, PreCure 5 Go-Go. And,
yep.
I mean, this week we had the news that Otona PreCure will feature Splash Star.
And the Splash Star movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So... I mean, it's a big news. It's big. I love Splash Star. I like PreCure 5. I do. But I love Splash Star. I love it. So
as far as the setup, I don't think that it's going to be a Monster of the Week type setup.
I don't either.
It's gonna. I think it's going to be something more along the lines of like how Synth Gear did it. You know.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. Well,
I would hope you'd be honest. Period.
No. I'm going to be 100% honest right now. I think the only Cure who will transform is Cure Dream. That's my theory for Otona PreCure right now. Only Cure Dream will become Cure Dream. The others, we're just going to see them as humans. That's the feeling I have. Am I wrong? I hope I'm wrong. Because I really want to see them
probably wrong.
I want to see them grown up.
Nobody saw Splash Star. Even though I was eyeing that little wing at the end of the logo there, I didn't know what it meant. Now I know what it means. It's Egret.
Yeah,
it has to be.
This is the probably like Otona PreCure existing. Otona PreCure existing is already groundbreaking, mind-blowing. And then, okay, we're gonna see the PreCure 5, the S5 girls all grown up, their story, and then Splash Star, like out of nowhere.
I'll tell a funny story about that. I was just about to go to sleep. It was like 4 a.m, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna check because I had been checking because I knew there was gonna be some kind of ridiculous announcement that was gonna be this week, and as soon as I opened up. Or I got a notification and I looked at it and I saw that it was Nozomi, the character sheet, and I was like, we have a new drawing or whatever. And then I opened it up and all 4 of them are there and I'm like, what is that Rin?
Who are those characters?
And then I saw Saki and I'm like, who is that? And then I looked at Mai and I thought that was Karin, and. And then I read the caption. I'm like, no way! You got to be kidding me!
Yeah,
I was in disbelief.
Yeah,
I was really in disbelief. I checked it twice against 2 other news sites before I posted it because I had to be 100% sure.
That was really, really groundbreaking. I was really not expecting to see them, and right now I think, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is probably one of the best presents we've ever gotten. Like we as the fans of the show, like this is huge. This is huge. And I mean, the visual itself is really nice. I really like the character designs. It's not the same character designer. It's not Toshie Kawamura anymore. It's another person. I don't remember the name. But I really like it. They all look really nice and different than what I would expect, especially Ring. I was like, who is that? And then when I saw it's her, I was like, girl, she grew so much. Like, she's so different. And I really like it. Very, very nice. But I think like this is going to be 12 episodes only.
Yes.
So as
One core.
yeah, so I believe one of the things I believe we're not gonna have fights, like lots of fights, and I think, as I said, I think
Well, the director of it is the same one that did Nanoha Reflection and Detonation, so you can expect some pretty good camera angles.
nice.
They have like a Michael Bay type perspective where they do the wide angle shots.
That's gonna be
Like
cool.
they zoom in shots and then they zoom out and then something happens.
Shine said, I think they're gonna do two other artworks. One with Urara Komachi, Karen, and Nagisa and Honoka, because I think they're gonna go with Max Heart 2. And the third one with Kurumi and Hikari. I like it. I like this idea. I mean, I also believe that we're gonna see Nagisa and Honoka. Are we gonna see them here?
I think they're keeping that one well under wraps.
Yeah,
and as they were explaining yesterday on the live stream, they couldn't say very much, and they got a lot of questions. And this, sorry, can't answer that. Or sorry, can't. And they kept explaining. Before they did this, they got emails from Toei Animation, like in red. You can't say this. You can't do this. You can't do this.
Yeah, I mean, so. Yeah, that's what the thing. One of the things is that there are some of the things that people need to learn, not to ask like people that are working on this, is that like they can only ask what has already been announced. So like
exactly.
they can't talk about like, are you going to transform in the show? Like they can't talk about that because that hasn't been specifically talked about.
It's funny because that actually was a question.
Exactly.
Someone in English asked that question. I'm like,
I want to know
and
that.
I'm like, facepalm.
I am crazy to know that, but I know that they cannot answer that because that's not something that has been discussed before. And about Saki's skin, Ayumi was talking about it on Twitter, and there are lots of things that can be said about it, but one of them is children usually play outside a lot more than adults do. And in Japan specifically, there is a pressure for women to have fair skin. So, like if your skin gets dark in the sun, don't sunbath. Don't go on into the sun because it's normal to have lighter skin. It's considered more beautiful by society in general to have light up to. There's this pressure for women to have lighter skin, but even if we don't take the beauty pressure on it, when you are an adult, usually you work indoors, and people in Japan work a lot. Like work hours in Japan are huge. So probably if Saki isn't a sportswoman anymore, which by her looks, it doesn't look like she is. If she works at a bakery, for example, she might not have the time to go into the sun, and so she might not be taking lots of sun, so she becomes more pale. That is something that can happen, So
there was one part on the stream when Mai's voice actor started chanting "pan pan pan" 3 times, and then she stopped. So I don't know if that was kind of an indication, or if it was,
interesting,
or if they were just role playing. I don't know what they were doing, but
what if, since Mahotsukai 2 is a provisional name, it's the second Otona PreCure, but they didn't want to reveal it was a franchise a year before its release? Maybe it's Otona PreCure 24, right? Because this is Otona PreCure 23. Because this year.
Another thing about it, though, is like we already know that most likely the 2 of them or 3 of them are going to be grown up for Mahotsukai, and but now with this announcement this week, like, could they put other ones in there? I mean, I could see them putting the Kira Kira girls in there.
Someone
'Cause-
there, yeah. Some other
Yeah,
team
because
with
they
them.
they've already had an interaction together,
Yeah. So
both
yeah,
in the
I also
movie and
think
in the,
I also, as Shine said, I also believe this is a possibility. You know, I think having, I mean, maybe they're testing the waters. Oh, but by the way, talking
Oh,
about,
they aren't testing the waters, bro. They're out in the deep end.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like they know this is what we want. Like
Yeah.
they know. But there is something else I wanted to talk about, which is Dancing Star PreCure,
Yeah.
which is there was a shareholders meeting this week, and I haven't seen much talk about it, but Climate translated a portion of it, like a tweet about it, which was very interesting. And Climate, in the portion that Climate translated on Twitter, Climate said that what they said in the shareholders meeting is that Dancing Star PreCure has been on the works. It started being in the works 5 years ago. They've been working on this a long time ago. Like they started working on this a long time ago. It's been a while since they've been working on Dancing Star. 5 years ago. Who could have imagined? And they said that one of the reasons why they did this is that they interviewed parts of the fandom and saw that this type of thing, this type of team, is a specific interest of a portion of the PreCure fandom, of women who are older than 20 years that would like to see a male take on PreCure, a male team, an all-male PreCure team. So this was done because there was this part of the fandom that would like to see it. How cool is that? I really liked it.
Yeah, and thankfully we have someone like Washio, the producer, that is very open to these ideas and evidently has been pushing them for a while now, for a long time. He's a very eccentric individual, come to find out.
Oh, yeah. And one interesting... Oh, by the way, Inu is here with me. It's Inu. Inu is the producer of Magical Cinema. So...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you are. The thing, like, one of the details that I found interesting is that this has been on the works long time ago. And I was thinking, at least, that, oh, this is part of the 20th anniversary. They're pushing the boundaries because it's the 20th anniversary. That is why they're doing a male team and everything. Not really. I mean, they could have started thinking about an all-male team for the 20th anniversary 5 years ago. I can see that. But, like, it's not like they're pushing the buttons because of the 20th anniversary. It's because there's a portion of the fandom that wanted to see this, and they were like, okay, we're going to do that. Because,
Yeah,
obviously...
it's a good time to start doing it.
Branching
As
it
he
out.
said,
yeah.
Destruction and creation. I like that praise. I like the way he praised that.
And there is one thing that we have to acknowledge here. And I'm going to touch on a touchy subject on PreCure, but I'm going to talk about it anyways. One of the things that's going on in PreCure is that the sales have been going down, right? Since the pandemic, since Star Twinkle, like each season gets less and less. Delicious Party was the season that had the least out of all the PreCure franchise. But there's one interesting fact that we have to look at when we analyze the sales, which is the toy sales in Japan in general. Last year was the worst year for PreCure so far. But what happened last year? What was the biggest seller in children's toys in Japan last year? Kome Kome. The Kome Kome toy, which is the plushie and the transformation device at the same time. It talks. So you can put batteries on it and it will talk to you. That was the best selling toy in Japan in 2022. So you can look at PreCure and say, wow, it's bombing. It's not selling as it used to sell. It's a flop. But when you look at the big picture, PreCure is the best, because there is no other toy that is selling more than PreCure. Like, isn't this crazy? Like, PreCure is still the top seller. I'm not an expert, but what this shows me is that people in Japan are buying less toys in general.
They're a victim of their own success.
Also. But what I'm like, if the best-selling toy of 2023 is not selling as much as 2022, the best-selling toy of 2022 is not selling as much as 2021, then that means that maybe the toy market isn't as strong as 10 years ago. The PreCure was like selling like insanely more than it is nowadays. But the thing is, there is nothing else that is selling as much as PreCure, you know, like when it comes to toys for children like this. So it's huge. Like, PreCure is a huge franchise. What I'm trying to say here is that they are looking at other parts of the fandom that might still be fans of the franchise, but they might not be buying the toys anymore. Because
a Leo that buys the toys.
I buy them. Yeah, I mean some of them, but I do buy some stuff that are not. I don't think that are like necessarily geared towards children, like acrylic stands, for example, or collections from the PreCure store, things like that.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. So maybe they're not geared towards children, like exactly towards children. But what I'm trying to say is that they might be looking at other parts of the fandom and working with them. Like, I'm pretty sure Dancing Star PreCure is going to sell like crazy. Like crazy. It's not for the whole PreCure fandom. It's not.
No.
But for the ones that they're doing it for, it's going to be a success. It's going to sell well. The tickets, I'm pretty sure the tickets are going to sell. The merchandise that they're going to do are going. I even want to buy the merchandise. You know, I'm not even going to lie here. I want to buy the merch. I want to get it. I like those things are. Those things are part of working with a big franchise like PreCure. You know, sometimes you have to understand what the fandom is thinking and what the fandom wants to what the fandom wants to see.
I've had a couple of conversations with a couple of animators that have worked on PreCure, and even they have said, I'm not going to say who it is or any specific person, but even they say that, PreCure was going to have to change. But this was like a couple of years ago. This was not recent.
Okay, let me read what was said and what Climax translated. I'm going to show the tweet here and let's read it together. So they said, the highlight on picking male actors on the stage play Dancing Star PreCure at the QIA session on today's annual stakeholders meeting of Toy Animation. We started working for the project 5 years ago. Since then, we'd made a number of hearings, group interviews, etc. An idea came up from a target customer at the time, the female group in their early 20s now. During the process, it was an opinion that she wanted to see a work that was played by male rather than female, which sounded fascinating. We'd like you to watch this new challenge into that infuses the spirit of creation and destruction, and be willing to hear various opinions from you. So like they're really branching it out and doing different things with the franchise, and I love it.
Just for clarification, explain the creation and destruction part. Do you remember?
I would say
it was from the Otona PreCure. I'm sorry. It was from the Dancing Stars. No, it was from the Dancing Stars. I think it was Animate Times
interview, right?
Interview, yeah.
Yeah, there's a video here on the channel that we talk about this interview. You could watch it. There are details about that.
Well, to summarize it, basically, when they started the project 20 years ago, it was geared towards young female, a young female audience. But they always felt that it could be, expanded, but they never got the opportunity to do it, even so much that any type of male protagonist was like forbidden to, be sort of the main cast, like how it is now. And so that's what the creation and destruction is. They're going to basically, it sounds like to me what he said was that they were going to basically destroy that idea in order to create a new idea, a new, what it's supposed to be geared towards.
Penguin asks, now that I think about it, I wonder what Hirogaru Sky sales are right now. So one of the things that we have to understand about sales of PreCure is that they don't separate sales by seasons. When they show us the results of the sales, it's from PreCure in general. So obviously, when you go to Japan, like if you go to Japan now, you're going to find in stores and not retails, like you can buy reused, people that are reselling. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stores that you buy new stuff. Where you are going to find Hirogaru Sky stuff, right? But think like this. When you get a sales of a specific season, we're not talking about that specific season. We're talking about that specific year. Okay, so we're talking about that specific period of time. So not necessarily season. Because you can still go to Amazon Japan and buy a healing good item, for example. But those sales are going to be counted now. So, just for clarification. But the sales for Hirogaru Sky, like the sales for the first quarter of 2023 were better than the sales of the first quarter of 2022. Okay? So they were a little better. Very slightly better. But they were. So, yeah. I want to know if we were getting civilian forms for Dancing Star. I think we are. I mean, we are going to get transformation scenes in the show. Don't you think so? On stage, they're going to transform. They're not going to...
Off stage?
They're going to transform. Like, there's going to be lights and music. And, it's going to happen. It's
quickly run backstage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like Clark Kent in a phone booth or something.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've ever seen the Sailor Moon musicals, but they do transform. Sometimes they do transform on stage. Like there's this costume change in front of everyone, but there's also sometimes there's light work. Like they chant the transformation phrase, and then there's things appearing in front of it, things like that, things appearing in front of the actor. And so I believe we are going to have transformation, civilian forms of the cures.
I thought it was interesting, I forget which one said it, that it was kind of like their childhood dream to become a PreCure. I was like,
yeah,
wow.
There's one of the actors, I don't remember which.
Kagura? Kagura, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I do remember one of the actors saying that. That's fun. He is one of the only men who were able to fulfill that dream, at least so far, because there's very few male cures, but the number is growing.
Yeah, it's not like the other ones, didn't want the opportunity.
Oh yeah, obviously.
This particular one, he shared that that's what he wanted to be.
That's a dream.
He was a kid.
Hello, Curacao. I got a comment recently on DeviantArt earlier from another PreCure fan, hoping for more stuff regarding more updates on PreCure All-Stars F. He's thinking that maybe Toei's saving more updates regarding the movie after the reveal of Cure Majesty. So, we were talking about it earlier.
Late July.
We were talking about
late July for a first trailer for F. Yeah.
I think as we were talking about, we don't know if Majesty will be in All Stars F or not. This is still something. I mean, we shouldn't even know about her at this point. So, if we didn't have the people meddling with the toy, we wouldn't even know that she exists. So, like, it's not like Toy is hiding her. It's just not the time yet to reveal her. And I feel like it's there's still time. I feel like we're gonna have trailers and posters in July for All Stars F, as Inu said. I also agree about July. I also think it's gonna be July. The promo starting for All Stars F. There are going to be certain events in Japan in July that will feature the cures. Like those human costumes. I don't remember the name. Kigurumi, I don't remember, but those costumes that people wear.
Oh, Kigurumis, yeah,
Kigs, yes, Kigurumi, right?
Kigurumis, yes.
There are going to be certain events in Japan. I mean, there were Hirogaru Sky events already. There are going to be more, and they're going to feature other seasons, and maybe at the end of those events, we're going to have something for All Stars F. Some people are betting on the episode that Nagisa will appear on Hirogaru Sky at the end. I don't think they're planning something big for Nagisa's week, like specifically because of her, but because I feel like after her, we are going to have something. It's just.
I'm wondering if it won't be at the end. We won't get Saki Mai. And then Nagi Honoka.
I don't think we would.
Yeah, it would be cool because
it would, but we didn't get magical, so I don't think we're getting Egret and White.
Oh God, that's another thing. When Melodies was there, I was expecting Rhythm to be in the mirror
and
images.
Rhythm. Yeah,
for Mid Eyes, you could see Liko. So
yeah, you could see her. The creepy ones. They're not creepy, they're cute. But yeah, I can see that. But yeah, I don't think we're getting the duos, unfortunately. Because, the duos are not...
Yeah, I was just saying it would be nice if they do that. I'm not saying they would do that.
Yeah, I would love to have them. But we already had, 2 duos. If we're considering melody and rhythm, which I would consider.
Yeah, but those 2 particular duos are very iconic.
I would say Black and White.
Yeah. At least Black and White.
Yeah.
But I would say Splash Star. I would say Splash Star is overdue for its limelight,
I would too, but they're not the beloved child, the beloved children at Toy. We know that, unfortunately. They're just not.
Well, so unbeloved that they're getting now their own spin-off.
Yeah, they are, but they're so unloved that they are not even getting their own spin-off. That they're participating in the PreCure 5 spin-off.
Hey, they just got their own Blu-ray this year.
Oh, so all the seasons are getting that.
yeah, but it's the only one that didn't have it. So.
Oh yeah, but this is something that's happening with all the seasons. All the seasons are getting Blu-rays.
Well, all the seasons, yes, had Blu-ray. I'm just saying Splash Star was the only one that didn't have one, and now it does.
But they are, all the seasons are getting new Blu-rays because of the 20th anniversary. They're releasing Futariwa and Max Heart now. They're going to release Splash Star next, and then we're going to have all the other seasons. So, every time you say they are beloved by Toy, I'm going to counter argument and tell you...
I didn't say they were beloved. I was being sarcastic about that.
You are trying to say, I'm trying to argue that Toy doesn't like them. I'm trying to say that in a good way. I was trying to say that in a good way.
I was being sarcastic.
But I can't, so I'm going to say it as it is. Toy doesn't like Splash... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Girl, no. Oh, Aquatic, I will. Where is it?
I was trying to think. I think they chanted something on that live stream yesterday. The 2 of them. but I can't remember. It was nice to hear them again.
Aquatic did an OC. Kylie Ace Romiv Diamond. Non-binary bigender Iro Ace autistic hybrid with he they pronoun. I give him a style of Auru from Primachi. Nice, look at the dress. Girl. That's so cool. Are those the Oh, is this a Primachi OC? Not necessarily. Just a style. The switch. Very cool. Very nice. Good job, Aquatic. You rocked it. Good job, good job. Look, I feel like the 20th anniversary celebration is kind of tame right now in Hirogaru Sky. At this point in Hugto, we already had Black and White appearing in the show, didn't we? Was it like 2021?
That was
right?
23, I thought.
23, okay. So yeah, it was more or less around this time. So yeah, I wonder if we're gonna have something in the show.
But I mean, you can't really judge everything based on that one instance.
No, yeah, we had previous celebrations. 10th anniversary, 15th anniversary, and 20th anniversary. So that's what I'm comparing them to. That's what I'm comparing. Oh, 21 and 22. That's what I'm comparing them to. Like we had, I feel like right now the celebration is more or less closer to what Happiness Charge was.
I mean, me personally, I think most of it's going to start being dumped in like the middle of July and early August.
I feel like the biggest difference is that the celebration is happening outside the show more. Like we're getting Otona, we are getting Dancing Star, we got an exhibition, and so like it feels like it's happening more outside the show than in the show, you know, like the appearances. Because I'm gonna have to be honest here. We're getting the ending with the Cures appearing, which is very nice. It's nice to hear their voices again. But look, it doesn't hold a candle to what Happiness Charge was with their intros at the start of the episodes. I mean, it just doesn't. Like, those CG models with reused animation every week, it's just not the same thing. It's just, like, the 10th anniversary celebration was so cool. And this one, while it's cool, it's just a little lackluster, in my opinion. Just saying.
Well, let's be fair. We don't know what else is coming.
I'm just talking about this specific thing. But being fair here, I do understand that Toei Animation is not in a good place right now with all their projects, all their animations,
to say the least.
So I do understand, like, there's a lot on their plate, you know, like there is so much, so I can totally understand it. I don't want.
Well, yeah, because now it's not for the first time, basically, I think another studio will be working on Otona PreCure, so Studio Dean will be
and Studio Dean has already been working with Toei. They did
Eternal and Cosmos.
Yeah, they did a part of Eternal, and now Cosmos. They are doing everything in Cosmos, and people are saying that Cosmos is the best it ever looked. So I trust Studio Dean a lot. Bye, Hohin. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. See you next week.
Yeah.
Bookalicious, of course. So
one thing I was going to bring up this week earlier, Crunchyroll announced that they were going to bring all the Dragon Ball Z all the Dragon Ball Z. I don't think there was a movie in GT movies to Crunchyroll. So it makes me wonder if that relationship has really matured now, where they can start bringing
more PreCure,
PreCure movies, maybe.
Maybe I would love it. But I would love to see more PreCure on Crunchy. I feel like they could keep on adding like seasons, like slowly, maybe one season per year or something. But I'm gonna have to say that I'm already happy with what they're doing. Like the simulcasts are the best thing ever. So I'm very happy
Yep.
that the simulcasts exist. You know.
And I know people are wanting like a simuldub or a dub. I don't think that they would ever. I thought maybe at the beginning of this year, for 20th anniversary, there might be some appetite for that. But it's too, like, when they do the simul dubbing, it's usually only for 12 episode, even 24 episode.
Yeah.
Rarely, sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like PreCure. There are two things about PreCure that I find it hard for it to have a dub on Crunchy. One of them is the length, like it's too big, as you were saying, and the second one is the
Like the
target
standard
audience.
in which.
No, the target audience, because one of the things we don't see on Crunchyroll is anime for kids being dubbed. We see anime for teenagers, some of anime for young adults. You know,
And let's just put it out there without being rude about it. They're geared towards shonen anime. Just is. It's what sells.
Also, yeah, and yeah. There's also this third thing, which is they dub shows that are hits.
Yeah.
They dub shows that are hits, they make numbers. They know they will make numbers because dubs cost a lot of money, so they have to have. They have to have.
I think most people would be fine without the dubs.
Yeah,
I just know there's
like,
a subset that want it.
The dub thing is not a personal thing. Like, oh, I'm okay without dubs. I'm okay with it. That's not the thing. Dubs are accessibility. There are people that are like PreCure is for young kids, and most young kids cannot read subtitles. Like, if you have a young child, and you want them to watch PreCure with you, like, and they don't know how to read yet, they can't. They can't watch it. Obviously, when they get a little older, they can follow it with subtitles. Not every person can read subtitles. There's also this, and I feel like if there were dubs for PreCure, it could have been a bigger thing here. We could have official merchandise like Sailor Moon has. Like in the US, at least, like not here in Brazil, but in the US, there's a lot of merchandise for Sailor Moon. And it could be the case for PreCure too, if PreCure was popular enough. But for PreCure to be popular among their target audience, there has to be dubs. And yes, Glitter Force was a thing. If Glitter Force was better handled, PreCure in the West could have had a different fate. I feel like it could have had a different fate. But the thing is, Glitter Force already brought a lot of fans to the franchise. We have to acknowledge that. Lots of people had their first contact with PreCure with Glitter Force.
Yeah.
So
that's why I always say people shouldn't like bash it. Like, bash it privately, but don't do it in public, because it was a gateway for a lot of people.
Yeah, but I feel like right now it's okay because it's over already. Like, it's been a long time. There's not going to be Glitter Force anymore. So, like, it doesn't change anything, like, unfortunately.
Well, I think they recently lost the copyright to it as well.
Yeah. So didn't really happen to. Oh my god, lots of drawings for us to check out. Let me open.
The one thing I just didn't like the way they did it, like, aside from some of the nuancical stuff, was that they just deleted entire sets of episodes.
Oh, yeah, that sucked.
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah. That I mean, I didn't even finish watching it, but, just knowing... And the Brazilian dub is horrible. Just knowing it, it's awful. It's really awful. So, Pokelicious sent more of their drawings. Look at this. We have this beautiful, but I love this style so much. Look at the BIRB. Very cute. We also have female Tsubasa. I love this. I love the sleeves. This is very Ariana Grande. I love it. Laura, our queen. We love and stan Laura in this household. And Grandma Agha.
Lots of people are posting Blossom fan arts.
This is everything. Oh, yeah. Today we're going to see Blossom. We're going to see Blossom today. Oh, Daniela asked her time already over. Yes, we theorized a little bit on Cure Majesty. Her identity, her role, and who she is, when she's going to transform. What else did we theorize? Oh, Shalala. It's in the middle of the live stream, so if you'd like to check it out. It's in like kind of like around the middle of the live stream. Hello, Starry Miracle. Look at Grandma Aga. I love it.
But this year has been so
Amazing.
So big of a buffet for Magical Girl. We've had Tokyo Mew Mew. We had Cosmos. We might get Simple Gear at the end of the year. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
but
we. I mean, if you also follow the manga, there was
Otona
also Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card being published.
Yeah, that too.
And I mean, there's another
the announcement.
There's another Magical Girl announced. I forgot.
Magical Destroyers, but that's kind of mature.
Destroyers, and there's also another one that I forgot the name that is going to get an anime. Didn't Cardcaptor also get a reboot announced? No.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
Reboot?
Yes, reboot.
No.
Yes.
What? Did they announce a reboot for Cardcaptor Sakura?
A while back, yeah.
They didn't.
Pretty sure.
They announced Clear Card Season 2.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, they announced Season 2 of Clear Card. Because Clear Card, if you watch Clear Card, the last episode doesn't end. Like, it doesn't end. The story doesn't end.
Yeah, I thought they announced a brand new project.
No. It was Clear Card Season 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there is celebration of 20 years or something, and there are, like, new drawings of the original. Not Clear Card, but the original. They're not, like... They're just new drawings.
Cardcaptor Clear Card sequel announcement. Okay, yeah. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
I just saw my own tweet about it.
Congratulations.
Who am I to argue with myself?
Congratulations on starting ES5 Go-Go. Thank you, Starry Miracle. Shut up. I am going to finish Go-Go. You're going to see it. And the world is going to turn. May I have the same spirit to start Loli Rock. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
And people say the magical girl thing or genre is dead.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Sorry. It's very much alive. I have another theory. What if when Shalala becomes a villain and gets defeated, she gets reincarnated as a teenager and becomes Cure Majesty? I would love to see that.
That's a lot for 20-something episodes.
Yeah, but I think it's a little too much for PreCure, but I mean, we've seen it before. But you know, PreCure is lighter these days. You know, PreCure is way lighter these days. If you watch older seasons, you know, like it changed a little bit. So, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, think of possibilities.
Well,
here.
yeah, we had one that actually died and came back to life.
Yeah, we did. We had Ease, and we could also say Aguri in a way. A bit of Marianne.
Oh well, yeah.
In a way, you know, like I feel like that. I mean,
oh my God, what was her name?
Your Ace?
No, the Queen.
Which
Princess.
Queen? Marianne.
The one that died.
Marianne.
Anjay. Yeah.
I already cast my vote in the poll. Was it Butterfly? If it wasn't Butterfly, I'm going to block Starry Miracle.
Oh, look! Sky is winning!
Sky is winning!
How about that?
Sky is winning for 1%. 1%. Butterfly is second. I like it.
You only need +1, bro.
Vote for Butterfly. Hashtag vote Butterfly. Come on. But like, we do get certain moments in certain episodes that are, you know, strong emotionally and like
Yeah, and I
hardcore.
feel like we're about to get one of those pretty soon.
Yeah, and like we get that, but overall, I feel like
If episode
overall,
15 was any indication.
yeah, girl, episode 15 was like mind blowing, and I feel like 23 is going to be mind blowing as well. Butterfly for president. Paris for president. Come on, Butterfly. We have like very few minutes. We need Butterfly to win.
I haven't finished their interview yet. Tsubasa and Agihas, but it's kind of interesting. Like, it's like for Tsubasa, it was very easy for him to get that role. I don't think he probably had too much competition for that role.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But then
the voice actor, yeah.
Yeah, Agiha actually tried out for Mashiro first and did those lines.
And then L, wasn't it?
And yeah, no, well, I'm sorry. She did Mashiro and L as her tape auditions. So that's the very first, like, you send in, a voice, you read some lines. Mm-hmm. And then the director chooses from those, right? And then you get a studio audition. And so she comes in and does those, and then the director asked her to, I think it was the director or the agency, one of the two, asked her to try out for
Butterfly.
Agiha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so having played Mashiro, her childhood friend, like, it gave her a better perspective of how to play Agiha. And the director was impressed enough and kept telling her, like, hey, no, go further, go further, go further. Like, saw the potential that she could do it, but needed that coaching to get to it.
She is killing as Butterfly. She's killing it as Butterfly. I'm loving, like, Ayaka, Butterfly's voice actor, is killing as Butterfly. And it's very nice to know, like, those background details. Because, just knowing, like, oh, it's... Actually, she tried for another character and then she got the role. I really like it.
Yeah, basically, like, Climb and I are working on. There's a section for Nagisa and Honoka, like 3 pages for that one.
Interesting.
And the one I'm doing is Agiha and Tsubasa, and it's 3 pages.
That's the one I want to see the most. The Winged Butterfly attack name did not come at a good time. It came at the best time. Let's just say this. And with that, let's finish this stream. Inu, thank you so much for joining and theorizing with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Next week is a new month. We're going to have a new screen. I have to think of the new screen. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Kabaton? Is it going to be Yo-Yo? Is it going to be Shalala? I don't know. Might be Shalala. Maybe Shalala.
Shalala. Go for it. There's a lot of fan art with her popping up too as well.
Let's finish the poll. Let's check it out. What's your favorite transformation in Hirogaru Sky so far? Sky, 33%. 33%. Butterfly, 33%. Wing, 23%. And Prism, 9%.
I have to have sudden death.
And Butterfly are tied. I love it.
Sudden death.
Next week we do the sudden death for them. Anyways, babies, thank you all so much for being here tonight. We'll see each other soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.